freedom is who we are. Freedom is our birthright. Freedom is where we come from. And love is who we are. Love is our birthright. Love is who we come from. We come from pure positive energy. We come from expanded awareness. We come from infinite intelligence and creative potential. And so we come into this world of contrast to experience all that this amazing third dimensional and moving, shifting to a new frequency and a new octave experience. We come to experience the contrast. And as we do, we give birth to desire. It's the way that it's the way that we've created the world thus far, in that when we bump up against the traumas of life, we give birth to, we want something else. So when we feel lonely, we want to feel connected. When we feel down, we want to feel up. When we feel like our freedoms are being suppressed, we want our freedom back. When we feel like love is lost, we want love to return. So what is happening in our world is a massive wake-up call to everyone across the planet. I've been involved in the conscious community for over 30 years. I started asking questions when I was a teenager, experiencing a lot of contrast, trauma and violence and stuff in my family, and then death. My mother died when I was a kid. So I bumped up against a lot of contrast, and through that contrast, desires were born in me, like, why did this happen? Who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I experiencing that? And it is through the dramas and the contrast that we experience in life that we give birth to these desires and these questions. And people are questioning across the planet like never before. But what happens is that when we come into this earth experience and we experience the traumas that life has to offer, we suppress our awareness of who we are as love and balance by pushing down our negative emotions. And they become patterns of thought that run our subconscious programming and run our lives. And we can bip along believing that we're not good enough and that we're limited and when that we're not worthy. We can bip along for lifetimes like that, right? But that's not what's happening on planet Earth. We're shifting out of fear into love. And so there needs to be this huge catalyst to wake us up to what we're believing to be true about who we are as human beings. And that's happening at the moment. The dimmer switch is being turned up, the acceleration is being turned up, and we transform this world by transforming ourselves, because we are the ones that hold the frequency. We are the creators of our own reality. And so as we touch that part of us that has been suppressed, like we did it when we were teenagers, we hit that rebellious part and people tell us what we can or can't do. And we start suppressing emotion and suppressing beliefs and pushing our thoughts down into our subconscious, and that becomes a part of our programming. As we suppress our emotions and trying to overcome our emotions, we also suppress our own awareness of who we are. So awareness needs to return, and it returns through being aware of how you feel and being aware of what you believe. And as it arises, we can meet it with love and understanding. And then awareness returns as we go through our own trauma. Awareness returns that we are not our stressful thoughts. We are not our negative emotions. We are not what we believe to be true. We are actually, the awareness returns of who we are as love and as balance. So what I'm seeing in the conscious community, as I said, I've been doing this for a long time and watching these amazing light weavers and light workers, facilitating them, showcasing them on my podcast show, showcasing them in events, physically and online. What I have seen is some of the most incredible peace-loving light workers have met this time that we're going through with great resistance. And they've gone from being peacemakers to fighters. And like, now we're at war. And there's been like this a rise of emotion. And the epiphany that happened recently was, in order to meet love and understanding, we have to meet all that is out of balance with love and understanding within us. And so as we experience or witness the dramas and the unfairness and the control drama of our world, it ignites within us and evokes within us all that is out of balance with love within ourselves. And it gives us this opportunity to meet that with love and understanding and balance. And when we have met our own belief system and our own subconscious world with love and understanding, we return to what is true love. We return to the unconditional love that made us, that we come from. Many people talk about love in this world, and they're looking for love in what feels good. But love is not about what feels good. Love is about meeting what doesn't feel good with love. And that's called unconditional love. And within unconditional love is held incredible, infinite intelligence, incredible potential, creative potential to create a new world and a new understanding and a new experience on planet Earth. So all the facilitators tonight give us this opportunity to meet this unbalance within ourselves through breath work, through dance, through music. We can hit those parts of us that celebrates. We can hit that part of us that cries. We can hit that part of us that is angry and enraged by what we're experiencing now on planet Earth. We can hit those parts of us that feels the unfairness and the suppression of freedom and is suffering over the suffering of others. And as we meet those parts of us, we have an opportunity to meet it with love, which is unconditional, which is balanced love. Meet it with love and understanding. And there's so many amazing facilitators on our planet right now that are facilitating this healing, if you like. Healing, we call it healing. I've been talking about healing for years. As we meet those parts of us that are out of balance with love, whether it's because of our traumatic past or our traumatic past lives or our karmic journey, or we've taken on the beliefs of our ancestors, there is distortion within our physical and spiritual and energetic body that needs to be balanced. And so what life is offering to us at the moment, with the incredible contrast that we're seeing in our world, is opportunity to balance that energy. And as we do it for ourselves, we do it for everybody, because we are one.